Welcome back to my channel. I am Kat Woods. So I'm going to share an updated video of what I've been doing in my ESV Interleaf Edition Journaling Bible here. You guys, if you have not checked out my playlist over this Bible, I really encourage you to go check it out. I will leave it in the description box below. But I share all my tips on what I've learned from how to keep straight lines, from what pens work the best. I found one pen and I am sticking to it in this Bible. However, you do see another Bible over here. So at the end of this video, sharing a little bit, just my update, what I'm doing in this one, I'll go ahead and share this one too. So super excited about this. So my pen that I love and adore for this Bible alone, I'm saying this Bible because that Bible is way different. So this one is the Pentel, and I adore this. I don't use the 08. I only use the 08 for like the chapter writing, and I'll go ahead and show you what I mean by that. But actually writing out full chapters, I use the 03. So the itty bitty writing. So look how much I have already done, you guys. That's a lot. That is a lot. And I've started it in December of 2018. So it's already been a couple of years. And it has been one amazing journey. It truly has. I love coming through here. Let me just go ahead and fold this. I love coming through here and just like remembering what I've learned, what I was going through when I was writing it. I love it. I highly encourage you all to, if you can't write out the whole Bible, which I understand that this isn't for everyone, but I do encourage you all to write out some scriptures. Whether it's your favorite scriptures, write it out in different translations. I mean, I really encourage you to really soak up the word, because you're not only just reading it and going on to the next thing, you're reading it, you're remembering it, you're writing down, and you're soaking it up. Like this whole combination has really changed the way I see the Bible. And me personally, I love the ESV translation. It's the closest one that I found besides the KJV, but that it is real close to the KJV translation. And over time, you can tell my handwriting has really improved. It's been a fun journey. So now I am not only, at the beginning I was only writing at the very last page of each book of the Bible when I finished it, but now I'm going to write down the date. Every time I finish the page, I'm just going to have it written down. So that way I know, like, hey, it took me this long, and it kind of encourages me, because I could put this Bible up and not even touch it for a couple of weeks, a couple of months, depends on how busy I am. Because I only pull this Bible out when I have time, and I really want to make sure I'm writing my best. I'm giving this Bible my all. Like, this is holy words that I am writing out. So I just don't want to come in and make it like a journal, like this is something I really need to get done super fast, and I'm going to fly through it. No, I only come here when I have the time to really soak up the word. And to really it really has improved my handwriting. All this writing, I'm like, woo-wee. And you could tell as the pages goes. And there's been some pages too where half the page looks different than the other page. It's like my mood has changed. Maybe something has happened and my mood was different. My mood affects the way I write too. I've noticed that. But yeah, if you do want any tips, This is a complete blank page in between every single page of the Bible. A lot of people are like, how are you writing so small? And how are you writing so straight? Because this is literally like what the page is. So all those tips are in my previous video, so make sure you go give those videos some love too. Like them, share them. I greatly appreciate it. Now I'm just trying to give you like big chunks. All right, so right now I'm in Samuel, 1 Samuel. So I will write out with this 08 pen, the big thick ink, as you can tell, the Bible, well, the book of the Bible, and then like the chapter numbers. So I don't write out the actual verses, I just write out the chapter. Okay, this is chapter 2, just like how it would be over here, and then I start out the chapter. And then here soon, as you can tell, I don't have anything written down below, but here soon, right here, April 30th, I was like, you know what? I'm going to start dating when I do every single page. So that's April 30th, both of those pages. And typically a full page, one side will take about 3 hours. Sometimes it could take less, sometimes it could take more. It depends on, again, my mood, what's going on around me. That was May 3rd, May 4th. So I like writing out the date so I could see, and it's kind of like an encouragement, like, Kat, you didn't write a page today. At least try to get out one page today. So it's really an encouragement, and this is where I'm at now. All right, so I know a lot of you sisters and super curious on how much I have already done in this Bible. And I want to thank you. Thank you for asking about it, because you all have been a huge help on this journey. Asking questions, wanting to know some tips, and yeah, it's been exciting. So I have to thank you all too. So this box right here, you can find this Bible at KJV, KJV Bible Store, I think it's called, KJV Store, and Amazon. Those are the two places where I found this Bible. So this is in genuine leather. It's in genuine leather and has like that shiny, not too thrilled about the cover, but this was the only cover that they had. This one is the Classic Note Taker's Bible. And for those of you who don't like the ESV translation, this is the King James Version. This is the anchor. So this is the publisher, I was going to say printer, publisher that had created this Bible. It's more of a classier feel than this journaling. This journaling really feels like a note taker, like you're just, just really like a journal. This really feels like a Bible. I mean, obviously they're both Bibles, but just looking at them, you can kind of tell. So those are two different things you can look at if you want a big one, if you want a little one. Yeah, it's all preference. I love them both. I'm using them both. So, okay. You do get the gold gilding. It is my sewn. We do have gold and black head and tail bands. 2 ribbons. They're not bad ribbons. I mean, they are kind of like thin, and you could tell they can get crinkled up pretty easy. But for the price, it's really amazing. Okay, there is no edge line, nothing real fancy. This was a gift from my son for my birthday. And the pages in this Bible, you guys, are super thin. You're writing on actual Bible paper. So I did want to say that. It's nothing like the journaling Bible where you get some thick journaling paper. You're going to be writing your notes on the same Bible paper that you're going to be reading through. So I did want to say that. But the pens that I have work amazing. That right there, you can type in. And it's printed in South Korea. A little bit about the Note Taker Bible, how it came to be. And then here is the Bible. It is a 2-column format. Love the 2-column format. And it is also verse by verse. There's always a little bit more shadowing on the phone, so it's not distracting. It's real comfortable to read. The print is a little small, but because there's so much spacing in between each word, it's really easy to read. And again, if you want to mark it, underline it, there's enough space to do so. So what is so cool about this Bible is between, just like the journaling ESV one, you will get a blank page. It is literally a blank page just like the other one, but it is on Bible paper. So you can write your reflections over what you're reading. You can write down your prayers. You can just straight write down your journaling, like this and this has happened to me today. Maybe you found a couple of verses over here that helped you. Just, it's open. It's a note taker's Bible. Reading the very beginning of this was for an actual pastor. He used to write up his actual sermon, like pre-notes. So this is supposed to be amazing for a pastor. Those of us who are not pastors, we can use it however we want. It's open. It's really open for every person. Every person just makes it their own. So I did write out, so you can see markings. I was like shooing away something. I don't know what it was, but I did a little mark here. So that's just a pin mark I'm stuck with. But the pins that I always use, you guys, I say in all of my Bibles, the pins that I use are the Pentel, we can see right there. Use those. Highly recommend them in any thin Bible paper. You have an array of different colors. And for underlining, I use the Sharpie art pins. The art pins, not the regular Sharpies, the Sharpie artist pins. Okay? So I have underlined and marked right here, keeping it real simple, clean. I use a little card to keep it straight. And here is the back of it. So you can just, there's no bleed through at all. The same amount of showing that you can see from the ink will be the same as like the pen. So you can't get past that. And again, there's always more on camera. It's not distracting when you're reading the next page. You couldn't even see that up here. You can't even see that up here. For some reason, you can only see it down here real bad. I don't know why. But that's how amazing these pens are. And this, even though it's thin Bible paper, it still holds up amazing. So, this is the blank page. And I am a note taker, you all. So, we all know I love to take my notes. So, I would take up whatever I got from over here, different other commentaries, my study notes. I wanted to pull out scriptures that from here to where I can make like my own personal prayer. So down here, using all the verses over here, I just added and made my own personal prayer. And then here we have the back of it. So it's a whole page full of, it's a blank page. You can still see my writing on the other end, which people will think, okay, that's distracting. How are you going to be able to write straight? How are you going to be able to not pay attention to this? Super easy. So I went ahead, came over here in the back. It is a black letter edition, I do believe. Yeah, there's no red letter. I don't think. Yeah, no, it's all black. Okay, so I came back in the back. There's like 5-10 pages of just plain straight note paper so you can use your notes. Alright, so this is me writing about angels. I have scriptures, covered it fully, corner to corner, full whole page, alright? So I will say this, as you can tell, when you're writing, the page will start to come up a little bit. Now, it will lay flat. Trust me. You see how it's only coming up on this corner right here and not up here? Well, that's because on this next page, I have started to write on the back. So once you write on the opposite side, it will lay flat. It's just curling because I guess the the pressure of the pen. I'm not for sure what it is, but it will lay flat after you write backs, both back sides. So here is, I guess, what it looks like writing on both sides. I'm writing on both sides of the paper, and it's not distracting. The same with over here. And you don't have to write this much. You can write as big as you want, as little as you want. It would be your Bible. But I did want to share. I know a lot of people were super discouraged because they have only been able to find the ESV translation, and many wanted the King James version. So I went out, I looked for it, I found it. So yeah, this is exciting, and it's a perfect small size. Like it's like a personal size. It's not a compact size, but it's like, it fits in the palm of your hand. You could take it anywhere to you. You could put it in your purse, your book bag. If something you wanted to read a verse, yeah, it's open. The whole Bible is just filled up. Every single book of the Bible, page of the Bible, I don't know what I'm trying to say, will have a blank page for us to reflect on. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. So, if you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. I always enjoy talking with you all. I enjoy coming on, sharing new videos of brand new, exciting Bibles. Oh, I just love it. But, yeah, I'm super excited. I really enjoy this Bible, and I enjoy writing on actual Bible paper. I do apologize, there's kids right outside my window. Hopefully it wasn't too loud for you. But okay, I'm going to cut it off here. Remember, be a creative tool in our Father's art box today. I'll talk to you later. Bye.